So what went wrong tonight? No sugarcoating it, right?
Yeah. Man, we started off slow, defensively, and we weren't able to capitalize on the mistakes that they made, and didn't help ourselves with if it was an undisciplined penalty or not going to get points on a muff punt. Shot ourselves in the hole, man. And, all we can do is get better from this. And, we can't dwell on it. It happened. We got to own it, accept it, and flush it. We talk about that all the time. And, just get better from this moment and learn from this and know we have no room for error.
Go back to last season. It feels like a little bit of a recurring theme with mobile quarterbacks. Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Man, I think, just having a mobile quarterback is difficult for the defense, no matter what defense is out there, because it's plus one, and it's hard to stop, and Tommy had a great game, and we just gotta hone into the small details. I feel like that's the thing. We kind of let the small details get away from us, and it bit us in the rear end. So, that's something we can fix, and we got to have urgency to do so, and it's on us leaders to push that and drive that, and we'll be fine.
There were times where they may have shaken off a tackle or a guy missed, or like, what do you think the issues? What was behind the issues with tackling at times?
Yeah, man. We just gotta be better. I mean, I can't say it's practice or anything like that. We just gotta put surface area of our body on the defender and bring them down and find a way to get them to the ground. I mean, it was an issue for us, no doubt, but man, we just gotta accept it and get back to the practice field and really, like I said, hone into them small details, because them small details, man, they show up in the biggest moments, and we kind of let it slip away from us, and we just got to get better from it.
How much did y'all miss Tim Keenan tonight?
Yeah, obviously, captain, leader of the D-line. We obviously missed him a lot, and we hope to get him back out here soon, and but man, guys got to step up. We knew what we were up against. We knew the challenge we were facing, and it's all on us. I mean, man, Tim Keenan, he's a force in that middle, and I feel like, man, I'm taking that all the way back to what I said. It's just about the details, man. Like, it's game scenarios. You can't, if you're in this gap, you can't flip all of a sudden to this next gap when you have a mobile quarterback that can, bounce off in a different lane. So, man, like I said, we just gonna bounce back. We just gonna get back to the practice field and get better from this situation.
Today's game, it seems like third down was your worst enemy, because if you stop a drive, they're coming off the field, but they continue most times to convert a lot of third downs today. Defensively against you guys.
Yeah, man, and that's something that we focus on every day. Is third down, and it didn't. The times, man, when we could have got a stop, we just couldn't get off the field, and that's just, man. I'm gonna just bring it back to the details, man, because that's the thing with this, because everyone has talent, everyone has great coaches, great players, but how detailed can you be in doing your job every play? So that's something that us leaders have to enforce on our players. Like, man, how many times can you do your job in a row? And if you make a play, flush it next play, or if you don't make the play, flush it next play. Like, we really got to hone into that, and we'll be fine from it. We'll learn from it.
Just from a leadership standpoint,
This team has the resilience to bounce back from this.
Man, I'm very confident. We always talk about being unbreakable, and this is our first test. This is our first test to see how unbreakable we are. Are we going to be unbreakable? And you know, it's on us. It's on us to bounce back from this, to learn from this situation, and you know, continue to get better, and that's all we can do.
Last two.
Just from a leadership standpoint, what do the next few days kind of look like for you guys?
Man, honing into the small details. I mean, I've been saying it. We just got to hone into the small details. Everyone got to have juice. Everyone has to be ready for when their number is called, and you know, all we can do is just get better from this situation. We'll watch the film. We'll learn from it, and you know, make sure we don't have this feeling again.
Did they do anything that surprised you? Anything you guys weren't prepared for?
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I mean, they got us on a few reverses, and that kind of shot us in the foot, and you know, got a big play downfield, and you know, it just hurt us. I feel like we were real prepared. We just didn't capitalize, and some people weren't doing their job, and you know, that just, man, we just gotta get back to the practice field, man, and hone in on small details. I keep saying that, but that's so real, man, because like I say, the small details will lead to the field and to the big details, to the big moments. So if we're not capitalizing on the small details, how are we going to capitalize on the field? So that's something that I'll make sure I'll reinforce to the guys, and you know, we'll learn from it. We'll get better.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thanks.